Hold on, here we go. Okay, I'm just trying to, I got such a very small table, so it's hard for me to, okay, there we go. Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. I forgot to put on my necklace, so hold on for a second. It's in here somewhere. There it is. All right. Here we go. Don't mind me. I'm just in my pajamas on 11/11. Okay, let's begin. Oh, I forgot my water. I so wasn't prepared. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I'm here and I'm trying to figure out how to set this up so I can actually see what's going on here. Okay. Let me get these cards out of the way. My goal was to start at 11/11 and I did, so it's been a while, guys. Wave, wave. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, so let's get started. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. Okay. Here we go. So I'm just going to start real quick before I get into the numerology and all that good stuff. I'm just going to clear the energy. And hold on. 22. Okay. All right. This is 528 hertz, just creating miracles. So we're going to start. And I want to move this closer because I can't see what anybody's typing. Sorry for the delay, guys. I was actually going to do it on TikTok too, but TikTok is just a little complicated when it comes to going live because you get a bunch of randos, people that aren't following you, just asking weird questions. So let's move this here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Much better. Now I can see. Okay, there we go. And then I will move these this way so it doesn't block the screen. There we go. Okay. Breathe. Take a three deep breaths in, and we will begin. Okay, so today, very powerful portal. I was going to do this at 11:11 in the morning, but I just wanted to see what kind of synchronicities happen throughout the day so I can be able to share them with you on this live. So that's what I'm doing today. And so we are going to begin. So we got our clearing. And I'm just going to do a quick little Reiki. Please say out loud or in your head, I accept this Reiki from Marisela Mendoza. Okay, let me get this here. No, that's not how that works. Nope. There we go. Okay. Hi, Roman. Hi, who's here? This is what the sucky part is that I can't see very well with the Instagram because it's so far away. So moving it closer. There we go. Oh, Erica, Crystal, Hazel. Oh, everybody's here. Thank you guys for being here. Whoops. Wave. Okay, so we're gonna start. I hope. We just got a little bit of a mess here. Okay. And if you hear any background noises, that's just my niece, my 2-year-old niece, up late, being a rambunctious ragamuffin. So let's move this here. Okay, let's start. A quick Reiki to let go of the past and step into this new elevated frequency. Okay, so let's start. We're going to start with the numerology, of course. Happy 11/11 again, everybody. So 11/11. It's not only 11/11 today. Let's move this way. It's not only 11/11. It's 2022, right? So we got 11/11 and 222. And as we know, 222 is all about peace, love, harmony, partnerships, coming together, nurturing yourself, nurturing others. It's a love number. And 11/11 is the magic manifestation number. So 11 plus 11 is 22. So this is the day where we were going to manifest the world that we want to see, the world that we want to live in, our goals, our dreams, and feel it and manifest it into reality. We're harnessing that energy and anchoring that frequency and reality that we want into the current where we are now. Okay, so hi, Gilbert. Hi, everybody. Um, so that is so 11/11, as we know. We were just talking about it's 22, the master builder, the master teacher, stepping into your teacher role, teaching what you know. You've learned so much along this journey, and now it's time for you to teach what you know to others, even if it's just, um, if it's just talking to somebody and just planting a little nugget or a seed. They may not be ready for it now, but that seed will grow and grow and grow. And so never underestimate the power of planting a seed, because a mustard seed can grow so quickly, kind of like Jack and the Beanstalk, right? The little magic beans, how quickly they grew. That's how it is. So 11/11, and then 222, we discussed that, partnerships, peace, love, harmony. But it's also, when we reduce it all down, it's the number 28. So 11/11, 2022 is the number 28. And we know, once again, peace, love, harmony. 8 is power. Stepping into your powers. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. So 2 is love, 8 is power. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. So 28 reduces to the number 10. And 10, you know what's interesting? The number 1212, if you watch my stories on TikTok or Instagram, you will know that 12, 21, 21, 12, like that sequence of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 has been a repeating theme. And today is that day, 11, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. But it reduces down to the number 10. And 10 is the phoenix rising from the ashes, a spiritual rebirth. So this is a day where we are being rebirthed, we are being reborn. We are stepping out of the womb, out of the matrix. So what? Let's look at the word matrix. Where does it come from? It actually means womb. So we are coming out of the womb and being reborn into the person that we've always wanted to be. So, and it's a very powerful number because the number 1 is all about new beginnings. It's also about independence. It's about originality, original ideas. And 0 is the God number, Alpha, Omega. It is all about source, God, angels. So it's a very spiritual number. It's a perfect 10, right? It is perfection. It is reaching that state of perfection in yourself and in your journey. Everybody says nobody's perfect, but I think everybody is perfect. If we see it in as pi and numerically, we are all perfect. We are all divine. So, but our flaws are what make us us, right? So, what else was I going to discuss on this? Oh, yeah. So, number 10, 22. So, yes, this is definitely a day to manifest. It's it's about 11:23 here in North Carolina, where I currently am, and if you get a chance before midnight, maybe watching this, light a candle, set an intention of what you want. You can even write it down and set it under the candle and just say, "Thank you, universe, for what it is that you want," as if you already have it. Like, thank you for the abundance in my life. Thank you for all these uh, opportunities. Thank you for my soul family. Like, write it as if you already have it. Okay. Um, I hope this thing doesn't. Okay. So that's the numbers. Um, and as we know, 1111 is the portal. So a lot of people, when they begin to awaken, they see the number 1111, because that is the awakening call. That is the wake up call to humanity. That is a wake up call to people that are living not in a lower vibration, but from the lower chakras, right? Uh, the fear, lack mentality, sex, money, power, greed. So when we start receiving that, we're stepping out of that frequency. We are ascending, and we are walking through this portal, these two pillars, walking through them and starting anew. And sometimes during that process, we lose people along the way, whether we lose them through death or we lose friends or relationships, family, because it's all for um, your best and highest good. And it's okay to let people go. It's okay to do what is right for you and letting go of those attachments to earth. So think of like a ghost, right? Like a ghost has attachments. That's why they cannot cross over, because they're attached to, whether it's a material thing or a person or a house or whatever. They have such a strong attachment that they cannot move forward. And sometimes we are kind of like ghosts, right? We have these attachments and we're not living the life that we really want to live, because we have these attachments that we're holding on to. So it's about letting go of the attachments. Okay. So yes, 10 is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So how does the phoenix rise? It burns everything and then it comes out of the flames and it's got wings and it's magical and it's powerful. So very, very awesome, awesome day. I don't think we're gonna have another one of these in for another 29 years where it's 1111 and an angel number like 222, whatever. So we've got 29 years. So this is like a once in a 29-year experience. Okay, so let's move on. So we're going to start with the songs. And I did 11 songs today. And we are going to begin. So the first song was Ed Sheeran, Perfect, which is interesting because today is a 10 number. And what is 10? It's a perfect 10, perfect number. So it's reminding you that you are perfect, right? Um, let's see. I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. So it's about finding that person that is perfect for you. And it says, I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. So letting go of feeling undeserving of love, letting go of feeling like you're not worthy of great love, because you are, and starting to love ourselves on a deep, profound level and not settling for anything less than what we deserve, right? Okay, the next song was Blink 182. Uh, I think it's Girl from Another World. And it talks about somebody who's like from another world. So when I think of this song, it's like sometimes we feel like we're from another world. The starseeds, especially, right? We feel like we don't belong sometimes, but sometimes we meet somebody who is also not from here, and it just sparks this like this passion, and it ignites our soul. So, and it talks about she don't know my name. She don't have the time of day. So it says celebrate, medicate till we numb the pain. In the sun, it's still dark. It always rains. She don't feel the same. So maybe that's like unrequited love. In the past, having those unrequited loves can be a little bit painful. But I always say rejection is God's redirection, right? Well, I don't always say, but it's one of those sayings. Um, So, and it talks about, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait. And waiting has been a repeating word in my stories on Instagram and TikTok. And so, waiting for that person, like not settling and waiting, saying no. And it's not even waiting. You're kind of just you're doing your own thing, and when it comes, it'll come. But you're not going to settle. You're going to wait for that right frequency, that right vibration. Okay, Frankie. Okay, so the next song was Huey Lewis and the News. If this is it, do please let me know. Okay, let's see what it says over here. Let me move this forward. I'm having like technical difficulties with this small desk. Okay, I want to be able to read over here and read over here at the same time. So, okay, so the next song is This Is It? Do by Huey Lewis and the News. And there was a lyric that stood out, and this is about like relationships, like if this is it, let me know. If this isn't love, then tell me so. And that's like sometimes we find partners that are not very communicative of what they want, or how they want the relationship to go, and they expect you, to read their mind, which in some cases we do, we're able to do that, but in most cases, communication is key. But let's see. Oh, this is it says, you'll say anything to avoid a fight. And when that stood out to me because um, as we start vibing high, we don't want conflict anymore. We don't want to deal with drama. We don't want to fight with people. And sometimes we are doing ourselves a disservice by pulling away from an argument, because it's not about it's not about the argument, but it's about learning conflict resolution, not running away from a fight because you want peace in your life, right? um, because that's just running away, and you're not actually learning how to have real conversation, conflict resolution with people that are difficult to deal with. So sometimes we do anything just to avoid that a fight, like walking on eggshells, especially with family or work, etc. So it's about speaking up for yourself, and having your healthy boundaries, and not letting people walk all over you. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so the next song, yes, God's Redirection. Roman, thank you for repeating that. Yes. Because sometimes, a lot of us, especially if you have any twos in your chart, you're very overly sensitive to the opinions of others. And sometimes, unrequited love can feel very painful because, it hurts your feelings. But if it's not meant for you, that means that there's something better than what you are pining over. Okay, so the next, and this was interesting. So I had two back to back. Well, there was actually, I think there's three Police songs. There might be even four. But the Police kept coming through, and it's coming through. It's a repeating songs in my stories as well. The Police, so something about law enforcement. But the first song was Synchronicity, and I was literally telling my sister about the Police kept repeating, and it repeated. So Synchronicity 2. Um, and I like that. Synchronicity 2 and 1 came through. So 1 and 2, repeating number 1 and 2. And this song, it's about which one was it? Oh, this one was about like suicide, um, having those suicidal thoughts, and getting over that past where we felt that way. Now we don't feel we need to end it. Now we find other ways to resolve our emotions and our feelings, healthy ways to express our emotions and our feelings. Um, but during the fall, there is a lot of suicides. in the fall for whatever reason. Um, it could be seasonal affective disorder, or if you follow the law of one, which is Ra, the law of one. It discusses that as well, the harvest time. So however people go is the way that they're meant to go. I wish I could see what is going on over here. I don't have anywhere to put my cards. Let me move this, and let me move this. Oops. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to move it closer. Doo, doo, doo. Okay, here we go. I still can't see what the heck. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I'm like, why can't I see this? Cancel. It's because I don't have it set to big. How do you make it bigger? Okay, I'm just gonna have to move it closer because I obviously have vision problems. Okay, let me just read this. Yes, okay. I'm just gonna try to stop reading this stuff because I can't see it. It's like, I don't know why the screen is so tiny. Let's close this. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. I'm gonna try to figure out, here we go. View, zoom in, here we go. View, zoom in, no, zoom in. View, there we go. Oh, okay, I fixed it. Yay, okay. So synchronicity 2. So the number 2 might be popping up for you a lot. Number 1 might be popping up for you a lot. Oh, I'm so excited that I was able to do that. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which was synchronicity 1 lyrics. So synchronicity 2 and then synchronicity 1 popped up. 1 2 1 2. And I love these lyrics, so I'm going to actually read all of them because they're very poignant. So it says, with one breath, with one flow, you will know synchronicity. So if you know about breath techniques, you'll understand. Something about the oxygen, it just enters, the lungs secrete the DMT, and then you experience these profound synchronicities and signs and everything. A sleep trance, a dream dance, a shared romance, synchronicity, a connecting principle linked to the invisible, almost imperceptible, something inexpressible, science insusceptible, logic so inflexible, casually connectable, yet nothing is invisible. If we share this nightmare, then we can dream. Spirit is Mundai. So we do share this experience. We're all connected. If you act as you think, the missing link, synchronicity. We know you, they know me. Extrasensory, synchronicity, ESP. A connecting, so it goes back to a connecting principle. We know you, a starfall, a phone call, it joins all, synchronicity. It's so deep, it's so wide, you're inside synchronicity. So sometimes you're inside that bubble, that 5D bubble, that 0 point. And when you're in that, you're just connected to everything and everyone. Effect without a cause, subatomic laws, scientific pause, synchronicity. So I love that. So we had 2 songs about synchronicity. So you probably are experiencing a lot of profound synchronicities going on around you or in your life. So let me just, okay, here we go. I have no room on my desk for anything to drink. Okay, so the next song was Cranberries, Zombie. And this one, it's about war, and it's about, when I hear this song and I remember the video, all the things that are going on in Russia and all that, the stuff that's going on in Iran, it just feels like it's hard to watch. Um, you want to stay in this 5D bubble, and but then you see something like this, and it just kind of, we're very empathetic, so we feel the pain and the struggle of the people that's going on over there, and we wonder like, we are so evolved. How can we still have war? So it's very frustrating sometimes. So in your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns in your head, they are dying. So sometimes a lot of the stuff that we experience is going on in our head. We overthink things. It's about letting go of that process of overthinking. Um, and cranberries. So I'm thinking of like cranberry juice. So maybe a cranberry supplement is necessary. Okay. Um, Here we go. So the next song is "It's All Coming Back to Me Now" by Celine Dion. And before that song started playing, my sister told me there's a storm coming. And if you've ever seen the video, it's like she's in a storm and like lightning and everything's crashing around her. But it's all coming back to me now. So you're remembering past lives, you're remembering, you know, childhood memories, things of the past. You're remembering. It's all coming back to you little by little, slowly. It's all coming back to you. Let me see here. So, um, and it says, there were nights when the wind was so cold and my body froze in bed. If I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel that all the tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. Uh, Let me see. So there were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. So seeing those flashes of light, the repeating color gold coming through. So like the Christ consciousness energy, if you ever see any photos or like photos of paintings of deities, they all have that gold crown. It's that connection. That's that Christ consciousness 33 enlightenment. So there were things we'd never do again, but then they'd always seem right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than all your laws allow. So um, sometimes we come to earth and we experience the earthly pleasures and everything in moderation. So that's talking about experiencing these things in moderation. But it's all coming back to me now. When you see me like this and when I see you like that, then we see what we want to see. It's all coming back to me. So we see what we want to see. Um, Especially, with the third eye when we're visualizing, we see the world we want to see. But it's all coming back to me now. Okay, so the next song. Oh, it says, if you forgive me all this, if I forgive you all that, if we forgive and forget, and it's all coming back to me. So forgiving and just letting it go, not holding grudges, letting the past go. So, this is a time to release the past and move forward into this new earth, new dimension. And so the next song was "Don't Stand So Close to Me" by The Police. Again, so 3 songs by The Police. I only have like maybe 6 songs from The Police in my playlist of thousands. So crazy. And that's about that one is about a teacher and a student relationship. So um, somebody taking advantage of somebody that's younger than them. Accusations flying. And there's a part where he says, he starts to shake and cough just like the old man in that book by Nabokov. And so Nabokov is he's a Russian, there's Russia again, a Russian-born novelist and poet, Vladimir, I'm going to butcher that. But it's a novel about a middle-aged man's obsession with a 12-year-old girl. So we're seeing a lot of in those protecting your children, right? Like you have to protect your children from people and around you, but not being fearful of it, right? Just being proactive. So and the last song, oh no, that's number 10. So this is number 10, "Holiday" by Madonna. And when I think of that song, I always think of The Wedding Singer when Alexis Arquette is like, singing "Holiday." If we took a holiday, took some time to celebrate, Just one day out of life, it would be so nice. Everybody spread the word. We're going to have a celebration all across the world, every nation. It's time for the good times. Forget about the bad times. One day to come together to release the pressure. We need a holiday. If we took a holiday, okay, you can turn this world around and bring back all of those happy days. Put your troubles down. It's time to celebrate. So, celebrating life, celebrating the journey, letting go of the things that hurt you, and just remembering the good times. Let love shine, and we will find a way to come together and make things better. We need a holiday. It would be so nice. So, coming together, two coming together as one, um, one splitting into two. So, the last song, which it was very odd, number 11, Nookie by Limp Bizkit. And what stood out to me at the beginning of the song, he says, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. So there it is again, 1, 2, 1, 2. Another lyric that stood out was, of course, I was like, what is the message in Nookie? I came into this world as a reject. Look into these eyes, then you'll see the size of the flame. Dwelling on the past, it's burning on my brain. Everyone that burns has to learn from the pain. So all the messages are pretty much aligning with each other about letting go of the past, not dwelling on the past, and just letting it burn away, right? Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, letting it burn away. So I did it all for the nookie, so you could take that cookie and stick it up your yeah, stick it up your yeah. Why did it take so long? Why did I wait so long to figure it out? But I did it, and I'm the only one underneath the sun who didn't get it. So it took a long time to start, to awaken and realize your purpose and all these things. And so I think that's what that's coming through. Um, I'm only human. It's so easy for your friends to give you their advice. They'll tell you, just let it go. It's easier said than done. I appreciate it. I do. But just leave me alone. So sometimes, we want to tell people that it's okay to let things go, but they need to get there at their own pace and their own time. And you get there at your own pace and your own time, right? So, okay, so those were the songs, and now we are going to get into the cards. And I'm just going to see what is coming through this portal, what is coming through this awesome 1111 every 29-year portal, 1111 222. So, Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for your very high quality work, and being a team player. So, yes, number two is all about partnerships. Teamwork makes the dream work. So, I love that this is coming through to remind us to co create with others, right? Because that's where magic happens, right? And I'm seeing this butterfly here, and I'm just going to show you. And it looks like the butterfly it's birthing. It's pregnant, and so it's in the womb. So I feel like a lot of us are in the womb, um, in a sense, right? We are in the womb, and we are being ready to be reborn, in a sense, and it's transformation, right? So transforming from the caterpillar once again has to always go through a tremendous amount of darkness. It dissolves its body, and it is reborn. And but you could still see, even though it becomes a butterfly, you could still see the old markings of the caterpillar on its wings. So you're still you. You're just a higher vibrational you. It's you with wings. And I'm looking, and he's got a scepter. And so the scepter to me represents, wisdom and power. So I love this, the power of creativity. Let me see if there's any additional messages here for Three of Earth, which is Three of Pentacles, for those familiar with tarot. Um, creating something beautiful or of high quality, moving up in your career, teaching others a skill. So yes, I was talking about teaching coming through. Teaching was coming through, and being an artist. So it talks about recognition for your great work and talent and your skills. Important to be a team player. So I love that. Okay, so that is the portal is co-creating with others. Where can I put these cards so they don't fall all over the place? Put it back here. My sister got a new puppy and she is out of control. A little black German shepherd named Ambeline. Okay, let's continue. So partnerships coming up, creative ideas. I love this. 5 of Forces, summer and winter. And that reminds me of that song by Alien Ant Farm. Trying to give you summer, but I'm winter. Wish I could make you spring. Okay, so I love this because it's like, you know, the complete opposites, polarity, right? Going from a very cold time to abundance, right? Planting the seeds, watching them grow. This, you know, the sun. So 5 of Forces, roses. Here it is. The seasonal cycle card reveals how best to spend your energy at this time. This beautiful sunlit sky of summer overlooks farmers working hard on their growing crops. Summer is a yang time of great activity, so this is your notice to get going. Action is an important part of this cycle, and it can take many forms. There may be something you can do to accelerate your professional life. This may also be the perfect time to take steps towards your personal goals, which I was just talking about that as well. And it's a perfect time to create and get ready because things are coming. So those two cards say the same thing. So this is through this portal is coming creativity, creative ideas, inspired ideas. Thunderbolt. I love this. So because I was talking about the Celine Dion song and lightning and thunder, and there it is. And I think this is the tower card in traditional tarot. And if you're looking at it, his root chakra is on fire, right? He's burning away that energy in the root, right? Letting go of fear, letting go of lack mentality, and letting all these things fall away in order to be reborn. So this is the spiritual rebirth card. So this goes along with the message for 10 for today. So the tower must crumble in order for something new to be rebuilt upon it. I'm just hoping none of these cards fall. And let's just put it back over here. Okay, let's keep going. So thunderbolt, lightning, flash of idea. I'm seeing Thor. 5 of Wands, inspired chaos. So I love this because this is how I feel today. This is like inspired chaos. And it's number 9. So the 45-9. So the completion of a cycle. So that goes along with the number 10, completing an old cycle, moving into something new. And I love this because they're on, I forgot what those are called. Is it emus? I think they're emus. But inspired chaos. So like from chaos comes clarity. So sometimes it takes chaos to be inspired to make movements move forward. So I love this. Let's see. And it's like they're battling. They're almost playing chicken. I feel like they're playing chicken. Like, you make the move first. Who's going to move first? So like, who's going to make the move first? So maybe this could be in like relationships or partnerships. Who's going to make the move first? Okay, so inspired ideas, chaos. Okay. Moving on. I think I want to see what we are healing during this portal. So what are we healing and working on during this portal. Oh, we are grounding hematite, which is all about protection and grounding. So sometimes this is a great crystal if you are very spacey and in your head, like, we have all these ideas, and sometimes we, you know, I wouldn't say like overly spiritual people, but like they get so up here in the higher chakras that they forget to ground that energy into reality. So this is also the card for manifestation. So this is a perfect card to come through during the portal, the 1111 portal. So it's about manifesting your ideas, your your inspired chaos, right? Manifesting your ideas into reality, grounding. So I'm seeing like getting out into nature and grounding yourself into nature. um, but this is a good crystal to bring, sometimes our higher chakras are overactive, and we, I would say, like, overinterpret signs or synchronicities, and so this is about grounding that energy into reality so we can really see things clearly for what they are. Okay, so hematite. Beautiful. I'm like, where can I put this? I'll put it. I'm gonna just put it over here. Okay. Let's see what the next one is. So hematite, root chakra, grounding, soul star chakra. Rhodonite, patience. So maybe there's like something that you've wanted, and you've been working on patience. So the number 2 also represents patience. So I love that that came through as well, and it is the number 8. So patience about abundance, money coming in, being patient with yourself and your gifts and your talents. The money will begin to come in, and your patience will pay off, because over here we had the seeds that were planted, and the harvest, right? And I want to see what the animal totem is for rhodonite. Ooh, opened up right to it. Patience is a measure of personal power and self love sent forth into action. Remember that all is valid and has purpose, or else it would not be in existence. And if it is in your space or any level of your reality, you play a role in its creation. Rhodonite lets you know that it is important to love all in your world. Only then can we learn from it and be free through unity. Oneness. It says, it's very possible with the arrival of Rhodonite, you are experiencing a little confusion in life regarding direction. Her message is simple: love all, do all to your best ability, and never have fear, for it is simply a lack of understanding. Love is about to enter your life in a physical way. Give it space and let it dictate your future. So if you've been waiting for love, love is coming in whatever form. That could be a relationship, that can be like a rekindling of an old relationship, or a new love and appreciation for family and friends. But love just entering, love in the higher heart chakra, because it's Rhodonite, it's a higher heart chakra crystal. So having empathy and compassion, and it's also about forgiveness. So forgiving those that have harmed you, and forgiving yourself as well. So and the animal totem is frog. I love it, because the frog represents opportunity as well, taking a leap of faith, um, a leap of faith into the unknown, right? The frog is also about detoxification. So detoxing the body, detoxing your environment, detoxing your life, friends, family. So rhodonite. Okay. Let me get this one out of the way. Moving on to the next. Oh, I want to do this one. This is a great deck that was gifted to me by Erica from Reiki Recovery Wellness. Joy. So this is what's coming through this portal. Joy, this feeling of joy. The sunflower, right? The sunflower, how does it grow? It always looks towards the sun. That's why they're always like twisted, because they're always looking toward the light. They're always looking to the sun. But I love this because it's the solar plexus. So this is about your willpower and your confidence to move forward in the direction that you want to move. So joy, sunflower, and joy is just a feeling, right? It's just this beautiful feeling. Let me see what the card says here. There it is. Oop, There's Ambelina. So joy, dancing daisy. This vibrational energy is walking on air. A pure essence of joy comes through detachment. Detachment. Remember we were talking about earlier. This is a time to detach, let go of attachments to things. Daisy Yellow brings joy, but she does not experience it. Its purpose is to radiate what is inside. This powerful energy moves your projects forward. It is too detached to be creative, but will draw on assistance necessary to further your goals. So that joy of doing what you love. Let's just jump and see what happens. Let's just jump and see what happens. Jump into it, right? The frog totem had the same message. Dancing Daisy represents a new joyous phase in life and a significant change, such as a move, a new job, or a marriage. This is the moment after the leap. You may not see where you are going, but you will land on your feet. As I was talking about having a leap of faith, this aligns with the last card with the frog and rhodonite. So, and it's about being playful, right? When we're playful and doing what we love, um, beautiful things manifest around us, and we get into that 0 point energy. So it says, I love this because this is like you. Like I'm reading this to you. We don't know much about Dancing Daisy, but we do know that she brings joy wherever she appears. Everyone who sees her becomes happier and more peaceful. Arguments cease as she comes close. People are even healed physically as a result of her presence. No one knows where she came from, and just before the TV crews arrive, she leaves. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, let's get to the next one. So we're working the solar plexus, the heart chakra, and the root chakra. Frankie likes to just lick her paws all day long. Rebuild. I love this. So here we go. Rebuilding. So we were talking about the phoenix rising from the ashes. And here it is again. I'm seeing that heart chakra. See, there's that higher heart chakra activation right there. I'm seeing, once again, that gold halo around. And I love this because it looks like the tower card that I pulled earlier. Let me grab it. The Thunderbolt card. It looks very similar to the Thunderbolt. And it's number 16. So number 7 was a repeating number, has been a repeating number this past month. And 7 is all about spirituality, going inward, introspection. And it looks like a tower of like a house of cards, right? And the house of cards are getting hit by that thunder and they're going to fall. So this is definitely like the tarot card. It's letting go of the old and rebuilding on something more solid and more sturdy, a sturdier foundation. And she's got these beautiful wings. You know, she's an earth angel, right? She's radiating this beautiful beam of light from her heart. And that is like you. You are this beautiful earth angel and you're radiating this light to the world. Oops, let's see it here. Let me see if there's any additional messages to rebuild. 16. So yeah, this is also about creating as well, revelations, awareness. Relationships begin to grow many layers consisting of joy. There's joy, sorrows, honesty, and duplicity. As these layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance or worse. So this is about letting go of relationships that you've tolerated, right? Because they've been in your life for a long time or for whatever reason. So yes, this is the tower card. So we got 2 tower cards. So something has had to crumble in order to be rebuilt on something new. Okay, moving on to the next. Get these out of the way. Okay. Oops, here we go. So I would like to do these. Keepers of the light. So we're working on solar plexus. We're working on our higher heart chakra, forgiveness, empathy, compassion. Solar plexus is, your willpower, your self-confidence. We're building that self-confidence. We're having that self-love. We're building that self-love. We are stepping into a joyous period. The tower has crumbled, and now we're rebuilding on something new, something joyous, inspired chaos. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Rhodonite is also about unconditional love and you being loved unconditionally. So I love that. Krishna, devotion. And I love that Krishna has a beautiful peacock feather. Peacocks have been a repeating message for a while. So the peacock coming through, and peacocks represent celebration. And the song by Madonna was Celebrate. So celebrating just how far you've come, celebrating the journey, devoting yourself to your healing, your path, devoting yourself to your craft, right? Krishna. Let's see. It says, you have a deep spiritual connection and must trust the guidance that comes through. Your devotion to the spiritual path has been recognized. It may feel as if you've been on a mental, emotional battlefield, but there are sweet messages of hope around you now. Krishna is here to boost your sense of connection to the divine and encourage you to act from your soul. If a decision needs to be made, ask yourself what will honor your soul and those around you. If you can choose the best for all involved, then you will feel even closer to the divine. Yes, choosing for all involved, right? Letting go of that selfishness and saying what works best for everybody, right? Okay. Let me move this. Yeah. Ooh. Next time I need a different desk. Okay. Here we go. Moving on. Goddess guidance. Abundantia. This card has been a repeating card as well in my readings. So prosperity, abundance is coming. That is what is coming through this portal for everybody. Abundantia. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open and receiving. So being open and receptive, palms out, being open to receive. Okay. And I love that she's gold. You are golden. I keep seeing the color gold, which once again, higher consciousness. You are golden. You are taken care of. There's no need to fear because you are taken care of. So that lack mentality is gone. Let me see what this says. I haven't been keeping up with the. Yes. Okay. Abundantia, and she's got the cornucopia, and it's full. And she's got so much abundance that she's sharing it with others. So once we get into that abundant state, it's like we share, and the more we share, the more the universe returns it back to us. So abundance is coming. This is what's coming through this portal. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. You are very powerful, and I'm here to support your growing power. It's right for you to receive this help as we function as a team. So teamwork, once again. I've heard your prayers, worries, and affirmations. I'm pouring my cornucopia of prosperity upon you now. So expect unforeseen windfalls and gifts. Notice the new ideas, feelings, and visions within you. This guidance gives you clear direction about the actions to take in conjunction with my assistance. Together, we're unstoppable. So be open to receiving. A new windfall of money is coming to you. You have nothing to worry about. Your new venture, if you've been thinking of one, will be financially successful. Visualize and affirm abundance. So I was talking about visualization at the beginning with the numerology. It's a time to visualize. Abundance comes to you in many ways, including extra time, support, and ideas. So she's a beautiful Roman goddess of prosperity, success, and abundance, who said to bring good fortune and financial windfalls to all who call upon her. One sign she's with you is that you'll find lots of spare change in unlikely locations. So I just did a reading for somebody else a few days ago, And out of nowhere, I was pulling my cards out and a dime just fell out. And um, to me, dimes represent when somebody has passed on, a dime appears, kind of like pennies from heaven. So she's bestowing all kinds of support to you. So no need to worry. You are taken care of. That is what's coming through this portal. Okie dokie pokey. Okay. Moving on. So let's get to. Oh yeah, I want to do. I have so many cards over here, and it's just a disaster. I'm gonna move these over here. And these cards just kept falling every single time today. So I'm just going to pull one card. I wasn't going to use these cards, but I guess they want to be known today. Second house, assets. So here we go again. Number 2, material world, possessions, finance, talent, values, solidarity, worthiness, luxuries, credit score, security, aesthetics. So money coming in. This is what's coming through this portal. Money is coming in, and the number 2 once again is significant. So this goes here. Here we go. Oh yeah, I wanted to do these. Blooming Earth, number 39. Frankie. So 39 is 12, so it's number 3 again. So we do have a couple of 3s here. And I'm looking at this and I'm seeing the yin yang, so balance, right? And I'm seeing this new earth blooming, this new earth being born. Like Mother Earth is shedding her old skin, this old, energy that no longer serves her. And she is being reborn as we are, right? We are being reborn as well. But I love this card. This is from Fanny Minardi's Mother Earth deck, but it's beautiful. It's all dotalism. I think it's called dotalism. So number 39. 2 powerful goddesses, Kuan Yin and Gaia, also called Pachamama, have brought their energies together to inspire this mandala. It has been created with the intention of bringing protection and harmony into your home and life. Like a protective mother, your heart thrives with compassion for the beings of this world, and your soul longs for peace. This natural tranquility can get disturbed and bring frustration when you feel powerless before an event or a situation. That reminds me of the zombie song, right? How we're feeling powerless to what's going on in the world around us. As much as you want to make the world happy, you just can't save everybody, so let it be. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and use your empathy as an asset to raise compassion and spread harmony. That's a beautiful. And I love the lotus flower because, that is us. We are the lotus. We went through this tremendous amount of darkness, and finally our petals reach the sun and we bloom, and we are beautiful. Okay, moving on. We're gonna do, oh yeah, the sacred geometry cards. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, it's been about an hour. Oop, lost Instagram. I think my phone just died. It's making me like find a cover. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to you in just a second. Done. Part 1. I don't know why it just ended. Well, okay, so we're just going to sit that there. I'm not sure why that just ended at 12:12. at 12:12, that just stopped. So 12:12, again, the number 12, the number 1212 is coming through. So I'm just going to wait for that to load, and then I'm going to get to these next cards. Maybe the lives are only an hour long. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so let's try it again. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Okay, so part 2 for you guys in Instagram, and we're going to continue here with YouTube. So I'm not sure what happened with Instagram. It just cut me off. It said, "You're done." And it was at 12:12. So just because I was telling the YouTube folks. 12:12, yeah, it's everywhere. So here we go. Release. Of course. So look at the card, the sacred geometry card that came through. It almost looks like an ovary, right? The womb. It looks like a womb. And this is about releasing what no longer serves you, releasing the past, releasing people, places, things that no longer serve you. Let's see, where is the card? Number 62. I'm going to just take these off. I'm nearsighted, so that's so crazy. At 12:12, the energy of release reveals the real you and takes away your prejudices about yourself. This way, and by your altered thought patterns, your brain triggers your DNA to further develop itself. Let go of things that no longer serve you, and new doors will open. So if you start letting go of things that no longer serve you, the new doors begin to open. And I'm going to just let you guys sit with this because these are the DNA cards, and these sacred geometry cards, they affect your DNA on a cellular level. Okay, so moving on. Let's put this here. Okay, I wanted to do the Mayan ones. What's interesting, I've been watching this show called Manifest. I'm not sure where it originally airs, but I was watching Manifest, and it was talking about, Ra, the sun god, and Horus, and the weighing of the feather with Anubis, and then in the other room, my sister was watching something totally different. I think she was watching like Full Metal Alchemy or something, and they were talking about the exact same thing. So it was really crazy. I just sat there like, whoa, so weird. Oh my God, Transformers. Florida meets the eye. Autobots. So we got, again, transformation. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 cards talking about transformation, transforming. So, and I love it. Look at another lightning bolt. Another lightning bolt. A lot of lightning bolts. Ideas, right? Lightning bolts are very shocking. Transformer, Florida meets the eye. Transparency, adventure, shadow. Oh, for goodness sakes. Here it is, 157. Okay, so Transformer. Planetary reality, collective dream field, which was also coming through with the Synchronicity 1 song by The Police, where it was talking about, if we're all dreaming the same dream and we're all having the same nightmare. You are a planetary transformer, awakened to your vast potential. In receiving this lens, you're being asked to transform the collective reality constructs of this planet by expanding your own limiting belief systems. By their sheer force, the collective energy and thought forms of all human beings shape reality into what we perceive. What we call reality is actually a collective dream field, a holographic reflection of our shared beliefs. As you process your personal experiences of apparent separation, pain, fear, denial, judgment, and limitation, you bring healing and integration not just to yourself, but to all of humanity. Your personal changes affect the collective reality of the entire planet. In fact, all your dreams, visions, and beliefs have an impact on the collective dream field. By simply embodying the consciousness of love, you help to realize the miracle on earth. Choose to enter consciously into the evolutionary playing field of the greater reality. On your journey, you will encounter feelings that reflect parts of yourself that have not totally been freed into love. These feelings will give you the keys to your transformative power. Come, dance, and play in the dynamic planetary field. Do your personal part, your own self healing. Offer yourself as a transducer for clearing and transforming the collective planetary field. Help to midwife the emerging reality. Midwife the womb. Whoa, guys. Let self healing be your walking stick and transformation your planetary path. Can you believe that? Midwife, the womb. I kept talking about like being rebirthed, reborn. Wow. Wowzers. Let me move this over here. Move these down here. Move this over here. Okay, we're going to move on to the next cards. Okay. Well, I'm still like blown away by that one. Weave. Wow, the womb, the midwife. Fire. So, number 13, number 4, which today is a 4-day, 11 is 4, 22 is 4. Fire transmute the old and takes the new to a higher frequency. As I was talking about fire and the phoenix rising from the flames. Archangel Gabriel supervises Thor, and I was talking about Thor earlier too. The elemental master of fire and his salamanders. And Thor is the lightning, right? Lightning, thunder god. Your guidance is to ask them to transformer, the energy of conflict. Wow. And I was talking about earlier about conflict. Then spread peace, warmth, and nourishment to people everywhere. You can ask fire to help you eat the right food so that you have the perfect fuel for your ascension journey. It will also ignite your aura and keep your chakras fifth dimensional and glowing so that you attract many others to you and lead with inspiration. The affirmation is, I invoke fire to light my way to the new golden age. Fire. Fire, fire. Thinking of Beavis and Butthead. Beavis? Wow. So we got a lot of like transformative cards talking about transformations. This is beautiful. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay. You Got the Love. Oh, it reminds me of that song by Florence and the Machine. You Got the Love, Hadron Energy, Codependency and Boundaries. So this goes along with the beginning of the reading where I talked about letting go of relationships that no longer serve you, having healthy boundaries with others, not avoiding conflict because sometimes conflict is necessary, but having healthy conflict, right? But I love this. You got the love inside you, and that love is what's going to transform these relationships because you are coming from a place of love versus a place of anger or whatnot, right? Is this one? Yeah. You got the love. I don't know. When they don't have like numbers, it's frustrating. You got the love to see me through. Is this even the right deck? Maybe not. Oh, anywho. Okay. So that's not the right. Is it the? No, that is the right deck. You got the love. Yeah. Or not. Okay. So they need to work on let's see. Okay, we're just gonna move on to the next one because that does not have the card or the book. I thought that was this one. Anywho. Okay, so you got the love. I need to see me through. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? That answer the call. That always comes through, like answering the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And she's like sitting at like in this beautiful. Oh, I'm just gonna show you. And she's like meditating. She's just meditating, deciding what she wants to do. And it's like about answering that call that's been calling you. Like mine is always Hawaii. And I always have every reason and excuse of why I'm not there yet. But maybe you have an answer or calling that's calling you. And it's time to answer the call. Answer the call. Let's see. If this is not in here, that means that is not. Oh, yeah, see, wrong book. 36. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it's leading. You just need to take the next step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan. There's no end destination. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. So I guess mine, there's something in Hawaii that is, you know, for my soul. Okay, moving on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do these. Monkey, 26. Number 8, playfulness. So this is all about playfulness, joy, um, tapping into your childlike nature, because that's what usually the monkey is about. It's about tapping into your playful side, your playful nature, and that playful nature is the joy. That's where the joy comes from. So playing. 3 little monkey jumping on the bed. What was it? 26, which is number 8. It's time to climb out of your comfort zone and get adventurous. So, holiday, maybe take an adventure, take a trip, take a vacation. What lifelong dream gets to be realized? To whom have you been too shy to introduce yourself? It's an ideal time to pull out your journal and meditate on your heart's desires. Young monkeys will test each other by playing King of the Castle. Where is your edge? What is your castle? Identify one way to begin manifesting your adventure today. Bring the mystery alive. Swing into the divine moment of opportunity. I love that that came through as I was talking about Hawaii and like adventure and going on an adventure, going on a trip. So I love this card. And he almost looks like a lion. So that's about like being courageous to follow your adventure. Being courageous. Okay, let's keep going here. I wanted to do these because I haven't used these in a while. And then I'm going to do a couple more and then we'll be done. Love is strange. Oh my goodness. This is my Amy card. My friend that passed away. This is her card. And love is strange. Strange Valentine. Valentine has been coming through a lot, like just the word Valentine. And it's number 27, which is number 9, which is completion of a cycle, but it's also wisdom, humanitarianism. 27. I love these cards. They're so cute. So, you may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. Hurrah! You wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is a very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. So this is about, a lot of people have types, and it's about letting go of that, of what you think that you want, and just being open to what the universe has to offer you. So, whoop. Love is strange. And this always looks like it's a little walrus, but it always looked like a Nephilim to me. Like a Nephilim and giants. Giants had been popping up a lot as well. Tartarian giants, like all this stuff was popping up recently. And I remember I had a dream a long time ago, and I was in this it was almost like an Egyptian pyramid, and I was sitting on this huge giant bed. Like I was tiny and this bed was huge. And this person came in. It was like maybe like a servant or something. And they said, "Hey, you're not allowed to be in here." And I said, "But they said I could." And he's like, "No, you need to get out of here." And then this huge giant came out of nowhere and said, "No, she belongs here." And then told him to leave. And then I was just laying in this huge bed. It was so strange. But ever since then, I've always had this like weird, strange thing with giants, like connection with giants. I don't know. A loyal guardian, a magical protector is there for you. I love this. Number 33. So once again, a number of enlightenment. So we do have a lot of 333s in here. So repeating number 333. And this is all about, we got the little dog here that's the protector, a little Rottweiler. And that's like your archangels, your spirit guides. They are protecting you. They are like the Rottweilers. They will like, no, nobody messes with you. So you are divinely protected. You're divinely guided, especially during this ascension journey and this enlightenment. Like you are protected and you are being led to where you need to be. Okay, let's move on to, oh yeah, this one. And then we're going to do the magic cards and we're done. Communication. So I'm seeing communication coming in for somebody or somebody starting to communicate their gifts, their talents, but communication is coming for somebody. And I love these. I'm seeing the number 709, the number 9. Let's see the. And this is the Voice of Stones deck. Communication. Let's see. Here it is. Card number 33. There's 33 again. 56, 57. Oh my gosh. So card number 33 again. So we have 233 cards back to back. So enlightenment, the master creator, the master communicator. So thoughts, language, sounds. Our thoughts analyze, categorize, discern, discriminate, and much more, and does it all in an unseen world, the mind's eye. From this mind's eye, thoughts are translated into the world of communication. So this card shows a spiral tower surrounded by a variety of light spheres, indicating a connection to technology, computers, radios, sound, etc. There's also a column with symbols creating a connection to the wisdom of language, light language. Lately, you might have noticed that many people are drawn to you. One of the reasons for this is because of your unique way of communicating your thoughts to others. It could be any number of forms of communication, such as writing, singing, digital, teaching, or counseling. This may or may not have occurred to you. If your thoughts have wandered in this direction, but you have not utilized this talent, you may be missing out on a new adventure. Another way this card could be viewed is that the tower is someone speaking and the spheres are gathered around to listen. Teaching through workshops. Yes, teaching, guys. Lectures or public schools are some possibilities that you might want to consider. What are you waiting for? Don't hold back. Get busy and communicate. So, and sound is also an important quality of the card. It encompasses music, singing, toning. So, wow. I'm actually got an email from this place here in North Carolina that wants me to do workshops for numerology and cards and stuff. So I'm thinking of possibly doing it and having it available for everybody online to be able to join in on. So, but communication, teaching, that was coming through the master teacher, master communicator. 22 and 33 are the master teachers. So it's time to step into that. Okay, let's get to the magic cards and then we're done. Oop, oop, oop. Here they are. Whoa, a few popped up. Fairy magic. Oh, a lot popped up. Little luxuries. Generates luxurious and experiences and surroundings. So little luxuries. Luxuries was popping up in the other cards as well. So little luxuries like abundance, things that are your little luxuries. Splurging on yourself. Like, what is it? Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Okay, the next one is healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. So I'm going to show you the cards. Little luxuries. What are your little luxuries? Water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. And on target. Follow your ideal life path. So you are on target. And fairy magic was at the bottom of this deck here. And abracadabra with wings. And wings have been popping up a lot as well. So fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. And fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. So fairy magic, a lot of wings popping through. The fact that it's abracadabra with wings. There's another one that's just plain abracadabra, but wings have been a theme. So wings. Okay, we're going to do these ascension cards, and then we're going to do the Oracle of E, my favorite closer. Choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. You have all the choices, like pie, unlimited choices. It's up to you to decide which path you want to take, right? Let's do one more. Two more. Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Light has been a repeating word as well. And inner alchemy. As I was talking about my sister watching Full Metal Alchemy, inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. And that has been a message as well. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, letting go of fear. Okay, and then we're going to do, oh, maybe I'll do the love cards. And then I'll do the Oracle of E. Wings. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's a lot. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So, reflection. Seeing looking at others as your reflection. We are all a mirror reflection of each other. And it fell to the ground. I'm not picking it up. And it is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So that goes with that other card as well, right? Maybe somebody's in a relationship or friendship or something, and you just need to give each other space to evolve and grow on their own. But look, it looks like she's in a cocoon, like in a womb. So there's the womb again. Okay, we'll do one more. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Beautiful. Okay, and then our final card. I almost went through all the decks. At your service, number 23, which is number 5. And that's the universe being at your service. And I love that we have the higher heart chakra and the higher heart chakra, as well as the seal chakra, our connection to spirit. At your service. 23, and that is the universe being your butler of sorts. I hope it's comforting to know there is a big universal butler who's working behind the scenes, taking care of all the details, making sure every little thing is turning out exactly as planned. This butler is as loyal as Fido, as determined as Diana, never ever give up Naiad, as trustworthy as your own beating heart. So can you let him carry the tray? So allowing the universe to carry some of the burden, asking for help, asking the universe for help, asking friends or family for help. You don't have to do everything alone. Do one more. X-ray vision, number 2. Closing it out with the number 2. That's an 11. 11 is number 2. X-ray vision, whenever I see this card, I always think of like telepathy, seeing beyond the veil, seeing the truth about things. Ignore everything in your life that suggests there's a problem. It's time to look past the illusionary veil of petty struggles. As soon as you take your attention off all that appears wrong, you will begin to notice all sorts of right signs and clues. The universe is throwing buckets of clear guidance your way. See beyond the surface and the superficial. Soak in the deeper meaning. Soak in the refreshing water of truth. Truth has been coming through a lot. Having faith, the number 7, which is all about truth, integrity, having faith in yourself and others, and being authentically you. So yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. A lot of great messages here. A lot of you guys going through levels of awakening and enlightenment. You guys are all being guided with signs and synchronicities. The universe always has your back. um, Abundance is here. That's what's coming through this portal. Communication is coming through this portal. Love is coming through this portal. Joy is coming through this portal. A lot of playfulness is coming through this portal. So step into that portal. So thank you guys all so much for being here on 11 222. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you guys again maybe on 12/12. So bye everybody. Namaste. Okay. Bye guys.